Welcome to the NerdTier podcast. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Brian.
And we are going to have a chill, relax fit episode where we talk about some fun topics. So
That's right.
Oh, make sure you slap and all that shit with the like and subscribe button. I don't know. I'm old. Like I can't. Like these.
What
kids
he meant to
know
say is subscribe. Hit the subscribe button.
Yeah. Comment.
Like it.
And
Where else?
Patreon.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's about all I got.
Hey, real quick before we get started,
Yes.
Can I tell you something that I did this week?
It feels like we've spent the last almost 2 hours together, and you've been waiting for this moment right here.
I've been waiting for a couple of days now.
Okay. Hit me.
So in the last week, I've spent more than $900 on Pokemon cards.
You have a problem. Like what?
I have a plan. Okay, I have a secret plan. So right now, like Pokemon cards are like going through the roof again.
What? No, they're not.
Look it up. Look it up. Don't listen to Andrew.
I'm not gonna do that. Like, is it because of Pokemon Go?
No, it's because of Gary Vee, Logan Paul, some other people. But like, cards are crazy right now,
Dude.
But anyways, yeah.
I'm OG Pokemon. I used to go to fucking tournaments and shit. Like, fucking I can't even remember what decks I had. Like a fucking Venusaur deck. It was pretty dope.
Yeah. I went. I don't know. I was like maybe 13 to this card shop by my house, and whatever contest it was, I won. I think it was like $5 to get in. I won like $50, and my mom picked me up and she's like, "Oh, you won?" I was like, "Where's the money?" I was like, "I spent it all on cards."
Yeah, it was the perfect plan. Yeah. It was okay. That's the multi-level marketing plan of children. Yeah. That's what Pokemon cards were back in the day, man.
And apparently still for me.
I mean, we all make mistakes. I mean, I've dropped way too much fake, like real money on fake Magic the Gathering cards, online. Like that's what I do with my free time.
With Magic, you have to spend money?
You can.
Online?
I mean, like everything, every game out there, you pay and you get extra packs. You can earn packs, but fuck earning if you've got money. Save the earning for the 14-year-olds.
I've done that with Hearthstone.
Yeah,
sure.
I don't know. I still love me some Magic. It's so good. I can just play it for like 20 minutes and just be done. But I don't. It is an option. So let's get into our topics. Number one, what you read?
I am reading. What is it called? Children of Time. Children of Time.
Yep.
I can't remember the name of the author. That's for our other book club. That's so far pretty damn good.
I'm really enjoying that one. It is a very early fucking train wreck just waiting to happen. Like in the first two chapters, I sent Brian a message being like, "Oh God, this is fucking dumb. These people are dumb. This is a fucking Malcolm from Jurassic Park would tell you that this is a terrible idea." Anything else?
I'm reading The Witcher. First Wish.
Thought it was Last Wish.
Last Wish? I knew there was a wish in there somewhere.
I am also reading that, and I am reading Children of Time. I'm also reading...
Oh, God, give it a break.
Words of Radiance. And it's fantastic. Nice. I finished Before They're Hanged. There it is. Before They're Hanged. It's hanged. I don't know. I'm stupid. Like somebody could literally tell me like, no, it's not that way. And I'd be like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Joe Abercrombie, the book 2 of the First Law. Fantastic.
That's one I really want to read. I really want to get into that.
It is dark. All of those first 2 books are pretty dark. And it's a fun adventure. Here's a little channel. I want to start doing 2-minute reviews. So I'm putting this out now. So now Brian actually has to do it. Because there's no way. I mean, look at this stupid wall of fucking books. Like, there's no way we both can read the same book at the same time, review it at the same time, yada, yada. Because you read so slow.
It's not that I read slow. It's just that I have a normal life.
I have a life.
I would say I read more than most people.
Probably. But we're not talking to most people right now. Basically, I want to try and condense down, like, let's say this bad boy right here, and I want to smack it. And if you can't show it, it'll probably be like up here, over here. Way of the Kings. Like, just do a quick little 1,000-page book, somehow squeeze that into 2 minutes and tell you if you should read it or not. It might be a really stupid idea. Sounds like a challenge. Now, we have tried recording this episode before, and
yes, that is true.
We're idiots, and somehow fucked it up. I mean, that's what we do.
Hopefully this one actually goes live too.
I hope so. Because the last time we said this, it was still fucked up. Oh, I was not going to do Black Leopard for the 4th time. Like, just could not do it.
That took us 3 times and we still screwed it up.
Could not do another take of that. And I love the book, and I'm just like, cannot do it. So some of these questions we're just going to be talking about, and then I'm actually going to rapid fire you some questions that we haven't talked about yet.
Okay.
So let's see your shit answers. All right, so let's start off with the meaty morsel of this. That analogy kind of really fucked me up and slowed my brain on where I was going. What book needs an adaptation?
I'm glad you asked.
Uh-huh.
My first one.
Oh my God.
Is going to be Taking Charge of Your Fertility. Oh. As you can see, it is a bestseller, national bestseller.
It is.
Revised edition.
Tony
Weschler, MPH.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that stands for because, yeah.
God, you're still...
No, okay, that was my attempting to get a rise out of Andrew. My first pick is John Ringo's Live Free or Die.
Hard.
But anyways, this is a story about like an alien invasion, like First Contact. We have our main character is Tyler Vernon. I'm just going to put that back here. But like, so anyways, this like portal opens up and like aliens come through. And
so the Expanse.
Expanse doesn't have aliens. We are the aliens. Well, I guess maybe the blue goo stuff. Anyways.
Spoiler.
That's like season 1.
Keep going.
Okay. So the first group of aliens comes through and they're like traders and they trade with us. And then the second group comes through and like basically takes over the world. So the main character ends up like, he's like a nobody, but because he's using big brain, he ends up becoming wealthy off of trading with like these dumb aliens. Anyways, but
so Patrick Stewart is playing this role
as the dumb
John.
guys?
No, Jean-Luc Picard, and then and his big brain. I thought of Professor X.
This is like if an alien invasion happened and like you or me were like, I got an idea, and it worked.
We had a really dumb idea. It's called making a podcast, and it's been a nightmare.
No, this has been great. People need to hear my words.
I'm just gonna splice in what we just went through, just pieces of it.
Am I recording?
All fucked up. Unless it got turned off. God, we need.
Why would you do that? Why would you move it like that? You don't even. Oh my God.
I can see it, and I'm gonna fucking edit it, and I'm gonna reposition it anyways. Fucking making me sound like George Costanza. Okay. Now that this is the second time,
I swear to God, if you ask me who I want to direct it, I'm gonna slap you.
That's exactly what I was gonna go for.
I don't know. Somebody that's gonna make it good.
So you want this into a movie, though?
It's a trilogy, so it could be a movie. Yeah, I am a fan of everything being on HBO, regardless of what it is.
Huh.
I'd much rather watch 10 episodes per book.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because then it's just a stretched out movie. I mean, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's see here. My number 1 would have to be... let's go with Mistborn I'm going to go with The Mistborn series, or Final Empire.
The Cosmere.
By Brandon Sanderson. Branderson. It is basically the story of a world that sucks. Like, everything about this world is terrible. The sun is hidden behind ash. They don't know what the color green is, which sucks.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. They talk about it, not knowing what, like, they have pictures of flowers.
Oh yeah, because everything's misty
and ashy.
And ashy. I forgot about that. It's been a while. I need to reread those.
And they're fantastic. Fantastic. And I think that would be made into a awesome high budget movie. Probably who I'd have directed is the guy who's directing Dune. Because he is good.
I'm still mad that they moved the data.
We're not even talking about that, man. He can make such a cool looking presence. Like, all of the shots, at least in Dune and then the new Blade Runner, like they look fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that movie is nothing without its atmosphere, and it needs a good atmosphere.
Yeah.
So that's probably would be my first choice.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My number 2 is going to be The Way of the House Husband by some Japanese guy. Kosuke Ono.
Oh.
So this is a manga,
Uh-huh.
but I picked it just to be a little bit different. It's definitely a comedy. But it says, so the main character, he used to be called the Immortal Dragon. He was like a head of some Yakuza group, and he's like real badass.
Mm-hmm.
And then he decides to give it up just so he can be married and like take care of his wife, and the wife works, and he just is like a house husband. And so every situation he gets into, there's no long drawn out story. Each chapter is its own like complete thing where he's like, he has the Roomba turned on, and the Roomba's like going around, and he's like upset that it's not getting the exact corner clean. And there's like weird action shots that would normally be like an action fight scene, but really he's just like measuring things, or so everyone is like super scared of him. But he's just trying to be a normal guy, and it's really funny. And I think you should read it sometime and do a 2-minute review on it.
You
could read that in 20 minutes.
You've already done it.
But I want to hear your perspective.
I was just thinking, because that's the second time I've heard about this book, this manga.
The first time you've heard about it was when we tried to record this before, when I snuck it up on you as a surprise.
That is true. But I was just thinking, like, I would love this to be from everything I've heard, I've never actually read it, but like, it would be cool, like an Always Sunny in Philadelphia 30-minute comedy thing. Rob McElroy?
McElhoney?
Something.
I don't know.
The guy.
McElroy?
Yeah, he directs it and does it because he has a really good, like, really lowbrow humor that's really funny, and I think that would work perfectly for it.
Yeah.
My number 2 would probably let's go with Kings of the Wild by Nicholas Amos. It is we check out episode 1. It's real rough.
Don't judge us.
It's
actually do, you know.
I mean, that's fine. I don't care. Tell me how terrible we are, and then tell me how good we've gotten at editing, because I do the editing.
Fire.
Oh, now I gotta figure out how to put fire and stuff. So basically, like they're washed up old mercenaries that are going and.
That was my computer.
Okay, I thought that was my damn phone dying again. They're a group of mercenaries off to go basically save an adventure. A real stereotypical fantasy story with great humor, great characters, and I even looked up his name and how to pronounce it. The guy from Thor Ragnarok. I want him to direct it because his taste and humor, I think, would be such a perfect culmination of what the
So you want it to be cookie cutter, Marvel?
No. Thor Ragnarok.
I never even saw it. I don't know.
You're the dumbest person.
I was just trying to make you mad.
Thor Ragnarok is probably like my second favorite Marvel movie, period.
Marvel movies I never want to see, but when I see them, I'm like, that was pretty good.
You need to watch Thor Ragnarok. Do you have Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Then watch it. Now.
I'll get around to it.
Now.
Yeah.
Now. Okay.
Right, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, later, buddy. I will finish this off. No, I think I could see that being a great kind of summer blockbuster, dumb fun, makes some money. It's not going to be like fucking gangbusters, but it'll be a great ride. And I don't know, that word just slapped me in the mouth, and it was like you're falling out.
They're selling like hotcakes.
So like yeah, I'd definitely number 2 would be Kings of the Wild.
All right, I could watch it.
Okay, it would be a fun movie.
Yeah, I could watch it.
Because I said it in the review. That movie or that book is the perfect.
You're thinking it's a movie.
No, I just spoiled my own joke. That book is the perfect movie that has not been made yet.
Yeah,
that was like my tagline. I fucking hate this. Next book.
My turn. Okay, so my number 3 pick is...
How many picks are we doing?
I got one more.
Oh my god, I gotta come up with more.
Just point at something.
I know. Oh, that one.
So my next pick is Bitcoin Billionaires by Ben Mezrich.
Mm-hmm.
He, you might have already seen one of his books that's been made into a movie. A little picture called, almost forgot, The Social Network. The book's called Accidental Billionaires.
Directed by David Fincher.
I don't know.
It was.
It was a good movie though.
Jesse Eisenberg.
So this is the story. So The Social Network is about. I almost said Mitch Hedberg, but
I wish
Mark
there's
Zuckerberg
a movie about Mitch
and
Hedberg.
The Winklevoss twins, the Winklevi, in their like battle when Facebook was, not in its infancy, but I guess they said he stole it from them and all this other stuff, and that movie makes the Winklevoss kind of look like the bad guys in the story. So this takes up with the Winklevoss. I don't know how long it's been since then, but now they have taken the money that they won in that lawsuit, invested into Bitcoin and different Bitcoin companies, and now they are billionaires in their own right. And as time goes on, like I think we can all agree that Mark Zuckerberg is kind of the evil guy now.
Yeah,
and,
he's an android.
Yeah, and so the Winklevoss twins are. They seem to have a better track record.
No, I mean, I think they're all terrible android people.
Was Mark Zuckerberg in the Olympics?
Maybe.
No.
I don't know.
No. So, and that one was a trick one because it is being made into a movie. I tricked you.
You got me.
Got you good. Second time recording this.
So I'm going to switch up one that I made the joke on the last time we recorded this, but I'm actually going to do it better now this time.
Sure. There's a lot of build up now. You better hope you deliver.
Okay, my number 3 Adaptations is A Song of Ice and Fire.
Huh?
Game of Thrones.
What?
Yeah. That we just need to cut off the 5th season and beyond.
Hot take. Brian likes it.
What?
I like it all.
Did you?
Every season.
What? It was not good.
Agree to disagree. I feel like when you like something so much, you're always going to be let down because nothing can meet the standards. Very rarely will it be like, oh.
Okay, hey, sorry.
I don't even know what that
sorry
was.
about spoilers. Like, the fuck happened that last episode? Nothing.
What's her face stabbed the dude, the Ice King, and he died.
No, that wasn't the last episode.
Well, that was awesome.
That part was all right. Like, I mean, like
I can tell in your eyes you wanted to say it was awesome, but for your own point, you're not.
That entire episode, like the very first scene of the entire show has to do with the fucking White Walkers.
Yeah.
And then they like sum it up with like 4 episodes to go. Like the entire thing has been building to that moment, and they're like, oh yeah, we got other shit going on too. So, meh.
I also have the opinion that I don't want shows to be to end in their prime, I would rather them string them all out until the show gets terrible, and I'll still watch every single one. I know that's not a good thing, but I also I like all the end episodes of The Office. I don't.
Oh, I watched all the episodes of The Office, but that doesn't like. Okay, we have already confirmed. I don't know. Fucking George R.R. Martin's probably going to die before the Winds of Winter comes out.
Brandon Sanderson will finish it.
No, I think I would put money if I wanted is Joe Abercrombie. I want him to write it.
He could do it too.
He could. He has that same dark, gritty.
Based on the 0 books of his I've read, I believe
your expert opinion. But yeah, I'd have to say at least redo the last 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah, he's pretty big too.
Who?
George R.R. Martin.
Like fat? I think he's a short guy.
I don't want to fat shame, but yeah, he's.
Yeah, I mean,
he's not. I'm saying he's not healthy.
He's not the healthiest dude.
I hope he sticks around forever and finishes the book series the way he envisions it, but it's not looking good.
It's not like
I went through this whole thing with Robert Jordan, and he died.
Yeah,
but luckily
we got Brandon Sanderson out of the deal,
and it was great.
Yeah, I do need to. I need to finish that. Like that would be a fun rapid fire 2 minutes to the entire series.
I quit.
So that one was mine. My number 3.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. My turn?
Yes.
Okay, so be right back.
I hate your props.
It's a book. So my last pick is Robert Heinlein's The Moon is a Harsh Mistress. Mm-hmm. Oh, Harsh Mistress. So this basically, so in the future, first of all, Robert Heinlein, amazing as an author. The moon is basically like the new prison. Like that's where they send all the. You're just looking around like, what do I pick?
Yeah, that's exactly what. And I was just going to edit myself out, like so they didn't know. I was just like, oh fuck, I got nothing.
I like that one.
Like shit, every one of Stephen King's has already been made
into something. Not well though. But
Shawshank.
Let me get back to it. So, anyways, the moon is a prison system, mm-hmm. and they have this like mega computer that like manages the oxygen and like everyone's pay, and our main character ends up being like the technician that works on this supercomputer, mm-hmm. and the supercomputer has become sentient and like is alive, and only the technician dude knows about it. So if something goes wrong, like the AI thing is like thinks it's funny to like cut off oxygen where in certain areas where people are at,
hilarious.
Or like pay one person everyone's money, and so they'll have to send him in to go fix the computer. And he's in there. He's like, hey, that's not funny. He's like, oh, it's not. He's like, okay, I'll put that on the not funny list. And so he's always going through kind of like a kid trying to figure out, what's funny, what's not funny, like how to act, what does being alive even mean. So again, only the technician knows that he's sentient. So since it's a prison system, they want to, free themselves from Earth because they basically farm and send produce back to Earth, and the computer system helps them become free of Earth. And like, I don't know, I'm not making much sense right now, but I'm telling you that book is really, really good.
Oh, I mean, hell.
I love the moon. Oh, I bought an acre on Mars. And I wanted to have it printed out for Dune when we review Dune.
So you spent $900 in Pokemon cards and bought an acre on Mars.
Yeah, so Elon could be my neighbor. So okay, the Pokemon cards I'm going to resell. I'm going to send them to get graded and resell them, hopefully. So the goal is to get
somehow I lost
more.
$1,800.
It's possible that I'll lose money, but hey, I'll just keep them if not. But anyways, I have a plan.
I mean, we've talked about mine would probably be a toss-up between the Stormlight Archives, which I could see being a
love that.
Pretty dope. Like it would have to be a giant budget or like animation, kind of like Clone Wars or an anime-esque thing, just because it's got a lot of stuff going on, and it would take a lot of money. Yeah,
it would be expensive.
Or First Law. First Law would be a Game of Thrones-esque, grim dark, gray characters, and either one of them, like those are not going to be short, like little one-off blip.
Right.
And then I'm just gonna throw out an honorable mention, Dark Tower series. Like actually make the Dark Tower series, not this weird thing that they did. And
it was garbage.
And like that's a bummer because
wasn't it only like an hour and a half long too?
Something like that. I was like what?
Super short.
I mean, I love me some Idris Elba. I love me some Matthew McConaughey, and I was like, dope. This sounds awesome. And then it was a turd, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Remember when they walked through and saw the roller coasters and they're like, no one knows what these ancient things are. It's like, yeah, it's the Twist-A-Whirl.
Yeah, come on, man. Well, speaking of adaptations, what's your thoughts on the new Stand trailer?
Oh, maybe I didn't watch it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Is that the one I sent to you?
Maybe. Like it came out like 2 days ago or like a week ago, maybe.
If it was a week ago, I might have saw it, and it did look really good. Because I remember I sent it to you. I was like, oh my god. Yeah. That's when I said we should have a watch party.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean,
we should.
We should.
As long as neither of us gets
COVID. We don't talk like that on here.
Yeah, I don't think you can say that.
I don't know if you can.
That's why I whispered it.
Well, you still said it into a mic. Okay, my rapid fire question. Okay. If you what would be the absolute worst world in fantasy or whatever that you would go to be put into? Like you're like, this is terrible. Go.
Do I get to have the powers of whatever I'm in?
Maybe you're a villager.
If I was a villager, pretty much any fantasy book ever.
They just die. No, the worst job is a guard. Guards are always getting murdered in everything.
Guards get money, okay?
Maybe, like I don't know.
It would be way worse to be in like one of the what book are we reading? And they're talking about pleasure houses.
Oh, that's Black Leopard, Red Wolf.
Yeah, I've heard it in multiple books recently.
That would be a terrible world to be in.
Oh yeah, why didn't I say that from the get go? Of course, that one. One, they don't have good stories there, and two,
everybody speaks in riddles. Mine would probably be, and I've already said it, Mistborn, dude. That place sucks. Just all around miserable.
What if you get made into one of those like that has the huge needle through his head?
The Inquisitors.
Yeah, isn't that one of Rin? Is it Rin?
Rin. Yeah.
Isn't that one of Rin finds out? Spoiler. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey. Yep. That would be bad.
What world would you want to live in where you're not the main character? Wheel of Time. That's how.
No, I don't know. The Wheel of Time, like I like the Wheel of Time, but I don't know. Probably book 2 of the 3-Body Problem trilogy.
Okay.
I don't know what the actual series is called. The Redemption of.
Don't you have it up there?
Yeah.
This is great podcasting.
It is.
Are you kidding me right now?
It doesn't.
Okay, we'll just go with the second book of 3-Body Problem.
So the Dark Forest.
The Dark Forest.
There's like no one works, and they live in these like eco-friendly trees that are like smart homes, and so like you're just. It sounds like paradise, until a certain thing happens.
Yeah,
in that book,
like it always happens.
It's like we just hang out. We go to tea ceremonies, drink tea. Our clothes have like any fabric that they make can be a screen. And so like the trend is like having like I can be playing a video on my shirt right now. Not like what we have now with the skiff.
Yeah.
But it's like your whole shirt's like just like this and it's like a screen.
Huh.
That would be dope.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say I'm gonna cheat.
Flying cars.
I've already thought about this one. I'm gonna cheat. Dresden Files. Just Chicago with some crazy shit going on.
That's Chicago now. What are you talking about?
We love you, Chicago. That's all my fucking rapid fire questions.
My rapid fire question. Do you think this actually recorded?
I don't know. We'll find out.
All right.
You'll either hear this episode or another episode. So,
if you're watching still,
why?
Way to go! Like, give us a like, subscribe, leave us a comment.
Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that.
Do we have any announcements?
No.
All right, that concludes announcements.
All righty. Well, you guys have a great day.
It was pretty fun.